Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana. The injury to the electrifying guard, Rajon Rondo. That's the story here, Clark. He is out.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to
putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly got out there as soon as possible.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. LeBron James is up. Then it's Iverson. And it's Chamberlain in at the pit. James as he lets it go. Had the space there, but it's offline. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Kobe, here we go. Chamberlain with the block. Down low. Iverson dishes the Wall. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Yeah, strong moves to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now here's Garnett following the miss by John Wall. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. Ewing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Now here's Ewing. Chamberlain with the block. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's stolen by G. Here's the break. Goes up. Hammers it down off the coast.
The play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The drive by James. with the second effort, and it's laid in by Wall. Wall's got 6 points. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Kidd passes to Bryant. He kicks to Ewing. There's the feed to Rice. And he jams it with authority.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Indiana making some changes. Mutombo comes in for Ewing, and it's the Bulldozer in for Kevin Garnett. Butler, he's checked in for the Bucks. Wade comes in for Iverson. Mutombo grabs the board.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Scooped up.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Now here's Kidd. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Pacers.
Checking in for your Pacers, Paul Millsap.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's LeBron. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. He dishes it to Chamberlain. Shoots from 8. Again, Chamberlain missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Kidd with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 3 on the clock, and that's good for 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Chamberlain. That misses what it kind of...
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court are your teammates.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
They've got the Bulldozer. Get out there with Bryant. Then it's Garnett. And it's Ewing in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. Taken away by Kidd. And now it's Kidd running. He can go all the way. And the rejection by James. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
James sets the screen for Butler. Back to James. They get a hand on it. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Iverson. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Jimmy Butler. Pacer shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year. How about going from the bottom of the barrel to a 6th-place finish in that Eastern Conference?
And Indiana making a change here. Rice is checked in. Here's Rice. He has 6. Inside. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist from Rice. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And for the Bucks, a lot of their improvement came, Greg, as you're talking about, in their play against the Eastern Conference. They went 30-22, Clark, against the rest of the conference.
A nice step for a young team, but you look at it more closely. Basically, the Bucks beat teams they should have beaten, but you know, Kevin, the good teams do that consistently, so a good step for them. Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Ewing. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Tumbo is checked in for Ewing. And it's Anderson in for Kobe. The Bucks also with the sub. Chamberlain's checked in for James. Bucks trail by 5. Wade kicks to Iverson. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Kidd. Garnett dishes to Anderson. And the 3 off target. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the shot is good.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Pacers lead.